Good afternoon, fellow viewers. Jonah here again, and we're back with another live stream. um, so how's everyone doing today? It's been like a minute since we last streamed, but since today's Friday and I'm off, why not do something fun? We already have a message in the live chat. Let's see. Devouring Flesh Studio says hi. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Let me paste the link in the chat so we can have people enter. And yeah, so how's everyone doing so far? I know I'm doing pretty good. Been busy with these state exams, but I'm here now for a little while to chat. And yeah, hopefully we can have some fun today because it's Friday. A month is almost over, so I kind of want to give like a brief summary of how my month is going so far and stuff. January's going pretty good for me actually. I don't know what if you guys have heard or not, but I've been working harder than I've ever worked in my lifetime actually. And I don't think I'm exaggerating this time. I think I'm actually did it. Despite all odds, I think I actually. But you know what they say, if there's a will, there's a way, right everyone? You know? Never give up, keep pushing, no matter how hard it gets. And yeah, those are my words from me to you. I was working on an animation for one of my friends about brides and whatnot. There were times where I felt like I was going to crash, but my body told me to keep going no matter how hard it gets. Well, let's start this comment because this is a priority comment. Um, Hopefully we'll get some more guests soon. I'm just, chilling back right now, because why not? So tired. And yeah, so how's your January going so far? I want to hear from you guys too. Don't want to make this all one-sided. You know, conversationating. That's what we're going to do today. Could talk about anything we like. Well, within reason, of course. I don't want to get this stream taken down, but yeah. That's basically what we're here for today. In the meantime, I guess I'll play some music until we get some more people to show up to make things a little more interesting. Hold on. Hold on, we have another message. To be honest, it is pretty fine working on new projects. That's good to hear. Keep working on those projects, and I hope they go pretty well for you. Um, Trying to get myself to be more productive this year. Because I feel like the last couple of years were just filler episodes, in my opinion. But yeah, hope all goes well with your future projects. Can't wait to see them. Um, you know, Hopefully, human made work is the best work, not AI clanker stuff. Yeah, not AI clanker stuff. No. No, there's no shortcuts to success, and you have to do things the right way. That's the truth. Like it or not. And if that's not something you're willing to hear, then I don't know what to tell you. Talking about these AI bros, not the people that make stuff from scratch. You guys are perfect. Well, not perfect, but you guys are fine. There's no need to worry. And yeah, just keep being awesome people you are, because that's the power of creation. And yeah. um and yeah. Let's see if we can All right, just making sure the mic works properly. Thought more people would show up today because it's Friday, but I guess not. But that's okay, I'm not giving up just yet. Let's see if we can at least hit the 30-minute mark, you know? Um, yeah, you know, trying to hit the 30-minute mark today. 15 minutes minimum, you know, that's the least we can go today. Anything below that, I don't know. But it's Friday, why not take advantage of this time and do something? Want to try to put more content on this platform. Oh, what else I should talk about, honestly? I basically summed up how the January month is going so far. Um, but we could talk about anything else, guys, if there's anyone else watching. Wish more people would show up, though. And like sitting ducks. Up, we hit the 10-minute mark, guys. Congratulations. All right, let's see if we can now hit the 15-minute mark, which we're not too far from reaching, actually. Let's see what we can talk about today. All right, let me turn off the music now. So I don't know what else I should talk about, honestly. Um, Trying to think of new things I should upload, experimenting on this YouTube channel, trying some new things. Oh, and by the way, my YouTube channel is gonna turn 10 this year. Um, Initially it was made in 2016, but I didn't actually start making real content till like 2020. That's some lore about my channel in case you guys didn't know. You know, this channel has some history behind it. Hold on, we have another message. Ah, cool. Ah, cool. I'm also making an animation, by the way. Oh, that's great. That's great. Um, can't wait to see it when it comes out because I was also working on an animation myself for one of my friends for a film we're currently making. But yeah, keep up the good work. You know, like, you know, shout out to you, one viewer watching the stream. Well, I mean, like, at least there's no bots in this channel. I don't want clankers watching these streams. I mean, I don't have anything against AI, but, like, have you guys noticed, like, back in 2023, it looked so horrible? Like, these videos and pictures look so terrible. And now, it's gotten way too realistic. Like, especially with Sora AI, too. Like, it's gotten way out of control, you know? And I don't know how to feel about that, honestly. I don't know if I should feel scared or if I should feel excited. But one thing's for sure, this is not the beginning of this AI generation, not gonna lie. It's gotten way out of control. Yeah, exactly. Like those videos looked so scary back then and now they're way too realistic. One day I'm probably gonna be falling for this when I'm old. I don't know. I could be right, but I could be wrong. But hey, I don't have anything else to say other than welcome to the internet. you know, this generation, I feel like the 2020s is really something. It's just a strange decade in general. like, cancel culture really became this big thing. And they're just canceling innocent people at this point. Like, you know how innocent people get canceled and then the bad ones just stay? Like, pedophiles, for example. Yeah, like, that is just straight up injustice right there. And I do not like it. Like, where do your principles lie? That's my question. That's my bigger question. This decade is just weird in general. I wonder what the 2030s is gonna look like, though. Like, after AIs become on the rise, these made up robophobia words and stuff. It's crazy. Like, ugh, you know. Actually, even beyond the 2030s, like, what is 2050 gonna look like? Like, what is the next century gonna look like? Will we have the equivalent to flying cars? Like, oh, we hit the 15-minute mark. Like, what if we do end up having the equivalent to what is called flying cars and whatnot? Like, I mean, they did make the first flying car in, like, what, 2023 or something? But what if they actually start implementing those things in the next century? Like, I am actually scared for what the future's going to hold. Ugh. To refresh the stream because my mic wasn't working. Hold on. It's all starting to get dystopian. Yeah, exactly. Very dystopian, honestly. Actually, beyond the 22nd century, like, what is the next century? No, not even century. The next, what will the year 30, like, no, 3000 look like? What will the year 3000 look like? Like, I'm actually thinking ahead. Like, what would it look like? Like, I know we're not going to be alive to see it, but, like, what would it look like? That's my big question here. Like, what if AI becomes the biggest thing ever? Like, instead of, humans living, it will just be all robots. Um, 3D printed meat, like, like no more real meat. Just like it doesn't even come from cows or chickens or pigs anymore. It just comes from straight from your printer. Like, I just imagine that. Like, ugh. Even if I live to be 1,000 years old in that year, I do not want to be eating computer steak. No, no, thank you. I prefer actual beef. The real stuff. I don't like that imitation stuff. No. Mm. Can't imagine the taste of computer chips in my mouth. Plah, plah, ugh, mm, no. Um, but I think it's good for the vegetarians, right? Because they don't eat meat, like, so it's good for them. But why would you want to taste computer chips in your mouth? It's disgusting. And we also might get microchips too. They will probably have food in one pill. Yeah, and that could work too. Like, I've seen like concepts of like food pills online. They don't look half bad. I mean, like, I'm like getting all your food in just one pill, like a big full meal in just one small pill. Doesn't seem too bad, but like, I want to enjoy my food slowly. Like, I don't want to just take a pill and that's it. No, like, isn't what dining is all about enjoying your food? Like, you know, enjoying your food and like slowly. Like, what's the point of taking food pills? If it's the last thing on earth, I guess I'll take it. But like, no, like, I would rather not. I would rather eat real food, real good food, like that is actually sustainable. you know, Real sustainable meals with fresh ingredients. That's why there's organic stuff in your supermarkets and all that. Aim for organic. Don't aim, like, when you're buying eggs, aim for organic. Don't aim for these caged eggs. Get the brown eggs. Don't get the white eggs, cuz the brown eggs are better. Like, they're not, all caged up, you know. They're actually good for you. I mean, all eggs in general are good for you, but I think the brown ones are better though, cuz they're not caged up. Cage-free eggs are best for you. They're a great source of protein and a bunch of vitamins and minerals you'll need in your system. Without protein, you won't be able to go places. You'll you won't die, but like, you need protein to live. Without protein, you basically just, I don't know, smush, not smush, but you would have no vitamins or minerals in your system, and that's not good for you. You have to eat to live. Be lucky that you have a plate of food to go and eat to, because not everyone does. Like, people in Africa, for example, yeah, they don't get to eat often, if not at all. That's pretty tragic. But I guess the food pills could help the poor, because at least they don't have to like fight tooth and nail to get food. They can just get the pills and, you know, hey, we're full now. And I guess that would resolve world hunger, but I don't know, man. I'm still worried about these concepts, how far they're gonna go and whatnot. They need to be FDA approved. First things first. Like, don't just don't just put like random garbage into your system. Like, don't let the government let you put don't just let the government haphazardly advertise these things and trick us into putting garbage into systems. They say, "Oh yeah, it's good for you," but when you really look at the label, it's just a bunch of preservatives and garbage, like, and a whole bunch of other stuff that's not good for you. That's why you gotta eat clean to live longer. If you don't eat clean, it's just gonna lead to a bunch of issues down the road. And yeah, that's my stance on the food stuff. Oh yeah, and someone has a birthday coming up. Actually, a couple of people do. You know, Tex has a birthday coming up. Um, I have a birthday coming up. I think the winter time is both the best and the worst time of the year, in my opinion, at least, because like it's so cold in the winter. Like it's frostbite like temperatures, freezing outside. But hey, at least we get Christmas and holidays like my birthday. Get a week off from school. Those are like positive things about winter. But everything else about it, nah, I don't know. But wonder what the spring's gonna look like. What spring of 2026 is going to look like. I am actually really intrigued to see it myself. Thank you. My birthday is actually in 29 days to be exact. I'm going to be doing a couple of things on that day. Thinking about live streaming again. I hope more people show up that day, but I don't know. But primarily, I'm going to be doing like speed paints and stuff like that. You can't go wrong with those. Like, people need more creatives in their lives, don't they? Um, you know, Trying to think about what my 17th birthday speed paint should look like, you know, but only time will tell, you know. Um, Time can tell on what the next speed paint's going to look like this year. I might take some inspiration from the ones I made like for the past 2 years, or if not, I'll just start clean and come up with a new idea. But we'll see. Or maybe I'll surprise you guys this year. I like surprises. Do you guys like surprises? Because I like surprises. It gives people something to look forward to. And, like, they don't know what's going to come. So that's why we surprise them. And yeah, that's that's why I like surprises. They could be the best surprises or they could be the worst surprises in the world. Like, the best surprise in the world is getting a steak dinner. Well, not a steak dinner. Like, imagine like getting like winning a car at work, like the best car in the workplace. But then the worst surprise is just winning a toy. Well, not a toy. Like a toy with like a similar name. Get it? Like a cheap toy with a similar name. And it's not the lavish plan that you wanted. I'm still thinking about the plans about my 18th birthday, even though it's in like 8 months. Lol. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't hurt to think ahead. Sometimes I like to think ahead too. Like, because we don't know what the future is going to hold. Nobody knows. And it's funny enough because we're living in the future too. But yeah, that's why I like to think about stuff early on. Like, especially when it comes to like my birthday, because I feel like that's one of the most hyped days in my opinion that I hype up personally. Like, I give it, like, even though I get older, it doesn't hurt to hype it up. I want to give myself things to look forward to, even in a world like this, because the state of the world right now is honestly terrible, not gonna lie. People dying. Politics are a pit of happiness, or a pit where happiness and joy goes to die. That's all I'm going to say. Every year I'm enjoying it, no matter how old. Yeah, same. I don't know what my 18th birthday is going to look like, if I'm being completely honest with you, but only time can tell. um, You know, like it's the simple things in life that matter sometimes. You know, um, no grand lavish celebration. Even little things can, matter the most. Appreciate life even when it's difficult, because you only live once. You know, unless you get reincarnated, but I don't know anyone who believes in reincarnation. So, like, you know, I don't believe in it. I don't think I believe in it personally, but enjoy your days, because you only live once. Enjoy your youthhood, especially because you're only young once. Like you only age forward. You don't age backwards ever. Like I wish there were times where I can go back in time and fix certain things, but that's not possible, unfortunately. You can't go back. You only go forward. But at least that gives us time to reflect on what's gone wrong and what we can do to make that right. And yeah, that's my stance on it. I believe there's an afterlife, but yeah, everyone has their own personal beliefs. Yeah, that's true. I mean, not everyone believes in heaven or hell. I mean, yeah, I believe in God, but I'm not a religious guy if I'm being completely honest with you. um yeah, everyone does have their own beliefs. I'm not religious, but I do see there's a heaven and hell. I mean, life is predictable. And I don't know what the life looks like in the afterlife, if I'm being completely honest with you. Like, I don't know what the dead does. I never seen the dead in action because, well, they're dead. They're dead, basically. It's kind of hard to predict what they do unless you're in it. But we can't see what life is like when we're dead because we're dead. Like, you can't feel anything. Like, I don't know how it feels to die, honestly. You know, life is unpredictable. Like, you could die young after getting hit by a car, or you could die of old age. You know, death is a strange but natural process that everyone goes through once and one time only in their lives. Humans are strange creatures. Well, not strange, but did you know that we're the only creatures that pay to live? Like, I'm not even joking. Like, they're literally the only creatures in this universe that they have to pay to live. Like, you have to pay to eat. You have to pay for rent. You have to pay for health care. All sorts of stuff. It's crazy. And yet animals, they don't have to pay for anything because they're animals. It is really something, isn't it? like, you know, we're the only species on the planet Earth to pay to live. You know, but hey, it is what it is. Why am I even surprised? Um, what else should I talk about? Animals have it so easier. I'm so jealous. Yeah, me too. It's like they don't get to pay a dime for anything. They can fix their own habitats. Okay, maybe not their own habitats. They can fix their own species, and they can eat for free because all they have to do is just kill their own prey, and just eat it and live. They can build their own houses without paying a single dime. But we have to pay money just for rent and groceries and all that other stuff. You know, Gosh, sometimes you know. But on the but the bad news is that they're not artists. Like, they don't have talents. Like, I've never seen an animal draw before. Like, only human creation is the thing here. And I guess robots. But I don't even call AI art, quote unquote. It's just people typing in random prompts online. and calling it a day, I guess. You know. But hey, this is the world we're living in. Even when it's tough, like, I still manage to, thrive and all that good stuff. You know, even when the world gets tough, you don't give up. You keep going, no matter what. And I hope all the species can keep thriving, even when it's difficult. I think everyone should be able to, live their lives in the way that they can live. And yeah, got it. There are also some like endangered species as well. Like one time the panda was also an endangered species, but they were actually able to save the day and bring them back. So they're not endangered anymore. Like they're actually coming back in China and all this good stuff. You know, people need to learn to protect the planet better. The earth is slowly dying from the choices humans make. The factories, the pollution from your cars, and the smokehouses. Like, do better, guys. Like, we're slowly killing the earth. And then in the next decades, I guess people won't know what, I don't know, an extinct animal is anymore because it's gone. Like, what material is there to teach them about it? Like, you can't because pictures are gone, the animals are gone. It's crazy. I guess by 2050, we're actually closer to 2050 than 2000, by the way. um, it will be nothing but straight trash, like a wall of trash you can just walk on in the ocean, like a floor of trash and a wall of trash. Like imagine the blue ocean looking like that in the next 24 years. That's crazy, you know. But I guess these are the times we're living in, you know. Not easy times, but they are times, you know. God, why do I keep saying you know a lot? I gotta. Oof. Yeah, I keep saying you know a lot. I don't know why I'm doing that, but hey, gotta make things interesting here. Alright, so if you saw Search for SquarePants, what are your opinions on it? Like, wanna hear. I didn't see it though. I heard like Ice Spice showed up to like the premiere day with some revealing clothing. Why would she do that though? Like that's my question. Why? Why would you do that knowing that the primary audience of that movie is children? Children, kids, babies. Why? Why would Ice Spice do such a thing? Like why? It's not appropriate for the movie at all. Like yeah, I remember that too. I mean, I didn't watch the movie personally, but still, like, do better. Do better, especially knowing that the audience consists of kids. Um, you know, I'll probably see the movie when it comes out on like Paramount or something. I don't know. Trying to find good movies to watch. The Hollywood industry sucks. That's why it's better to make your own stuff. Make your own stuff or look for older, more obscure stuff in the eater somewhere. Like spaghetti westerns, for example. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff from like the 60s and the 70s. Oh god, I caught myself saying those two numbers. um, but seriously, what does it even mean? What does a 6-7 even mean? Like, God, I said it again, but what does it even mean? Like, why do people keep saying it? I'm waiting for the new Iron Lung movie. I'm so excited. I don't know what that is. I haven't been keeping up with movies lately. But yeah, I hope it's good though. Like, that's hope it's great. I don't even know what an iron lung is. Let me do some. And yeah. Well, I know what like the equipment is, but like I never heard about a movie about an iron lung though. Like I remember like someone was like there was like one living person in the iron lung, like one of the last, and then they died a couple years back during the whole, polio outbreak and stuff. Oh, it's based on a video game. Yeah, I never heard of that video game. I'm sorry. I don't play video games as much as I used to. I want to try to get back into it though. You know, give myself more things to do during this time because people get bored. And the Dumb Ways to Die franchise is still going on to this very day. You know, 14 years, guys, like, and they're still making games. They're actually making a new game called Dumb Ways to Party, which is a cross-platformer. It's on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox, and PC. I saw like the trailer for it. It's very good actually. Really good. Like the art directors need a raise, honestly, a huge raise because like I remember like it all started from a song and now they have a whole new console game. I see signs of this franchise not dying anytime soon. I wish more franchises were like that though. But I don't blame the people. I don't blame the fans. I blame the executives. Corporate executives ruin everything, honestly. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say here. But I'm pretty sure you guys know what Dumb Ways to Die is. I'm pretty sure you guys listened to the song at least once back in like I guess the um early to mid 2010s somewhere. I know I did. Still a bop to this very day. You know. Um and oh, my childhood game. Yeah, it's my childhood game too. I don't know why, but I didn't start playing the game until I was like 10 in like 2019. But it's still a part of my memories though. Like, the franchise is still going strong to this very day. I'm surprised it has not stopped yet. But I'm actually proud too because the gaming industry kind of sucks too. Like, I don't know if you heard, but like I heard about this new Call of Duty game that came out. Not many people liked it for some reason. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up, but like it not everyone liked that new Call of Duty game. Was it Black Ops 7 or something? But yeah, not everyone liked the game. They didn't like it. And yeah, but Activision needs to do better. And the people who work on that game, they need to do better, honestly. You know, like if you don't, then your customers are going to stop playing these games. Well, and if they do play these games, you're going to get low ratings and stuff. Like, that's not good for your image as a game publisher, especially knowing that people have been playing these games for decades now. Like, I think the first Call of Duty game came out, if I'm not mistaken, in like the 2000s, early 2000s somewhere. I could be wrong, but I could be right. And now in 2025, we have like a whole set of games, even the mobile port. Yeah, these corporations just, keep things going for a long, long, long time. Like, like The Simpsons and all that stuff. And Star Wars, too. State of the franchise is not good right now. Um, alright. I think I'm gonna mark this the end of our stream today. Um, it was a great it could have been a better stream, but with the two people we had today, I think it was alright. It was a little more quieter. I mean, I kind of expected a more celebration tone to it, but you know, sometimes my streams are a box of chocolates. That's what I'm gonna say right here and right now. You just don't know what you're gonna get. Like you can expect a full crowd of people and then only one person shows up. But you can expect nobody, and then a full crowd of people shows up. Like, expect no one, full crowd, and then you expect a full crowd and nobody shows up. That's just ironic. But, I'll still keep trying to do more streams in the future. Bye. I had fun talking to you. Yeah, I had fun talking to you too, even though you were the only person in the chat. But I still had a good time, you know. It was a good, conversation we had about these topics, trying to think of stuff. All right, stream ends here and now. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Ugh.